See, Nathan, this is not my first bond violation with you. In fact, this is
Nathan's third violation, strike 3, and the judge's patience has clearly run out. At this point, it's not just about breaking rules. It's about credibility and respect for courtroom. The real question is, should judges keep giving repeat violators chance after chance? Or should a single violation be enough to bring down the hammer?
Third, and I don't know what we need to do to get your attention, but now I have to take you into custody again. She goes with you.
My stuff.
Yeah, I'll have them get it. I'm sorry, Nathan, but it's the third time. I can't continue to do it.
Okay, Judge.
So
We'll take care.
she'll probably roll up on tomorrow's docket, and then we can revisit it, like everything again, I guess tomorrow.
That sounds good, Judge.
Okay.
We will be there.
Thanks, Nathan.
All right.
Judge, what's been the bond amount?
15,003. Hey, are you ready?
Good morning, Judge.
Hi. Please.
Good
Of course.
morning.
It's been a while. How are you? Good to see you.
You too,
I'm
Judge.
so sorry. There's so much drama up there.
Here the judge draws a firm line, laying out the full range of consequences: ankle monitors, contempt hearings, and even 180 days in lockup. It's not only about punishment, it's also a strategy to scare defendants straight. But the real kicker is that if Gutierrez slips up again, she could be facing felony time. So the question is, does this kind of tough love actually work? Or is the judge being too harsh?
You know, it's just too much.
It is, but you
Down
know,
here, it's, you know,
where they put me is where I go.
I get it. Okay.
I'm here on Miss Gutierrez, Sandra Gutierrez.
Look, Ms. Gutierrez, either you have a problem or you just don't care about court orders. It's one or the other. If you have a problem, I'm going to address it for you. And I promise you, you're not going to like the way that I do it. Do you understand? I'm now going to put an ankle monitor on you. And if I ever find that you test positive again for anything, and I don't give a rat's behind what it is, you will stay with me. And if it becomes an extreme case, I can have a hearing to hold you in contempt, slap you with 180 days, probate it for 2 years, and put you in a lockdown rehab facility. Do you understand? If that's what it's going to take. I'm amending the conditions now to put a scram on her ankle. I hope, above all else in this short life, you are not driving. Because if it comes to my attention that you are in violation of this affidavit, it's really not going to go well for you. You understand?
Yes.
Okay? All right?
Now, Your Honor, we do have an offer, and we wanted to run it by you to see if it was something that you'd take. It is a jail offer.
So, Your Honor, it was, yeah, and this was I didn't see it, but yes, it was a minimum of 30. I think we just didn't realize she had 10 days credit, so it wouldn't be a time.
How does she have 10 days credit?
I didn't run her, so that's
That's what she did let me know. She has about 10 days credit. So we can verify.
254, 5,000. 5,005. I don't know.
Ms. Judge.
Sandra Gutierrez?
Hmm?
She has 1 day.
She has 1 day credit.
1 day. Where'd you get 10 days
One
credit?
day.
That's
Well,
okay.
I was in jail so I was on probation before when I caught this new charge. I was actually did a 5-year probation, and I was supposed to sign my papers that day that I was, I guess, exited out of jail, the day that I left jail. And
Look,
it was like a week before, so
just
yeah,
please.
I'm not sure.
Just, you guys talk it over. I don't want you to say something that really hurts your case, you know. So it's probably better that you just talk with each other and figure out what you guys, we only have 1 day credit here. That's all we have. If you want to, I'm happy to do it.
That's good, Judge.
If you guys want to do it.
The 1 day, Judge?
Right, well, she has 1 day credit. I'm not going to give her more than she's entitled to,
I understand.
you know. I can only give you what you're entitled to,
Yes,
right?
Judge.
What you have here. So if you want to do that, you have my blessing. It's up to you guys. You let
Sounds
me
good,
know.
Judge.
But as of today, if she leaves here, she gets an ankle monitor. Plus, and then if you test positive again, it's not going to go well for you. Okay?
Sounds good. Judge,
You let me know. Yes, ma'am.
does she have to go back in here, Judge?
No, but she's got to meet with pre-trial.
Yes. On Ms. Sandra, Judge?
Yes.
We have a new offer, probation officer, 15-month offer with a TRAS. Whatever the TRAS states that she should do, she'll do it.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Sounds good?
Absolutely.
Sounds good, Judge. Thank you. We'll write it up.
Here's the thing, though. She couldn't even make a felony probation. How's she going to make this one?
She didn't make felony probation.
Did she make it or did she get adjudicated?
She completed it, 5 years.
Tell her that if she tests positive, I will put her in a treatment facility though, so she knows.
Yes, Judge.
Warrant is fair warrant.
Yes, Judge. And she,
Absolutely.
yes, Judge. I'll let her know.
Ma'am, on which one? Ms. Gutierrez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. It's a second, am I right?
Yes, Judge.
What happens the next time? If you ever pick up another DWI, what's going to happen?
It'll be a felony.
2 to 10 in the penitentiary. Any prior pen trips?
Yes, Judge.
How many?
Just one. In
You could be
2014.
potentially a 15 to life case next time you pick up a DWI. 15 to life, minimum. With your record, just mere smell will be enough. So if I were you, if you want to get lit, wonderful. Just don't get into a car. Find another way. Take an Uber. 30 to 50 bucks will get you wherever you want to go in this city. Don't matter where you want to go. Anywhere. Do you understand? It's not hard. One button. All you need to do is literally push one button. Car waiting for you, wherever you want to go. You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, there's no turning back. Do you understand?
Yes.
This will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. Now, is it being reduced to a first?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. There is a surcharge that you will be required to pay in this case. You will be required to pay a $3,000 surcharge. And if you don't pay it, every $100 you will sit 1 day in jail. Do you understand? It's a second. I'm not waiving it. And it's being reduced to a first. You were lucky because a second, it's a $6,000 surcharge that if you don't pay 1 day, every $100 you owe. So you will be required to pay this fee. You will also be required to pay the court costs as well. You have entered into an agreement where they're offering you 180 days in jail to be probated for 15 months. As part of the agreement, you will do a repeat offender DWI education class, 1 victim impact panel. You will do a TRAS to see what other conditions you may need. If they assess other conditions, you must fulfill them. They may do inpatient, intensive outpatient treatment. They may do just supportive outpatient treatment. They may do inpatient treatment. I don't know what they're going to do, but you must fulfill whatever they say. Do you understand?
Yes.
No drugs, no alcohol, guardian interlock. But since you don't have the ability to drive, you must get a portable device. 25 hours of community service. Do you have any children? Okay, get rid of the community service. I'd rather do a parenting class. $100 one-time donation to Mothers Against Drunk Driving. If you need extra time to pay, we will give it to you. All you have to do is ask. I'm telling you now, there's 2, 3 possible things that could make this thing really go sideways. The first is if you drink. If you consume, a warrant will be issued. They will file a motion to revoke your probation. We will have a hearing here. If they prove it to me that you're consuming, it's very well possible that we put you into inpatient treatment. The other thing the worst possible thing you could do is drive. If you drive without a Texas driver license and a liability insurance, likewise, they will issue a motion to revoke. The other thing is take off. If you abscond and you take off, it's an instant warrant. If you ever have an issue, you can come talk to us. We can work it out. There's never nothing that can be solved. Everything can be solved in this life, one way or the other. Those are the 3 things that are all hangups. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
So cut her fees. How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Was there an accident in this case?
Thank you.
No? Okay. All right, ma'am. Best of luck to you. We'll have you meet with Shori.
Thank you, Judge. Maybe excuse. Thank you, Judge. Good to see you again.
Judge, I have Dennis Fisher, and this one's getting old, but he's sending me a bunch of character letters that I need to compile into a packet. And so can I get 2 weeks on that? I'm hoping they'll approve him for PTI. They had previously offered him time served.
369.
I know, Judge. Could we get 2 weeks and then we'll just either see if they'll approve him for PTI or set it for trial, plea or trial?
Have everything?
Judge, he sent me the letters he sent them yesterday, so I have to compile them into a packet.
I'll give you a week.
Okay, 1 week.
360.
Then I'll compile them in a packet today and just send them so we can at least get a response on that. You want my approach on a different one?
Yeah.
Judge, I have Moses Garza. I don't know if you want to talk to him. He's kind of unsure. I'm guessing we're just gonna have to set it for trial because he's.
No. We've literally set it
No.
to
Yes, Judge.
consider since December. Mr. Garza,
I think he's in the hallway. I can go get him, Judge.
please. You have had since December to consider what to do. It is now time to consider now what you want to do with this case. Today is the plea deadline. You must either accept the plea bargain agreement or we will set your case for trial. If I set your case for trial, that's okay, but I'm not going to take anything else. I'm not here to play games. That's it. You're out of time. It's 190 days old. I will have you talk with your lawyer. You consider what you want to do, but today's the day.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
You want my approach?
Yeah.
Judges, I don't know if Jorge Gomez ever checked in. He picked up a new case.
Yeah, I know. We were going to end up revoking it, right? Because he didn't show up today. And he picked up a new case. He had Beaumont BVR.
I haven't been able to get in,
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
I did text him, Judge.
Garza, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 1 day that you have done. You need to understand that this charge, it's going to go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. You can never take it off. You ever get pulled over again, an officer is going to see this. If they smell anything funky, if they smell alcohol, if they smell marijuana, it's not going to go well for you. It's probably not going to go well for you. Don't give them the ammunition. Don't really. All you have to do is one button on your phone. A car will take you wherever you want to go, $40. You understand?
Understood.
Right. It's not hard. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization, and give up the right to appeal, like I said. So that's why it stays on your record. Is this what you want to do?
I'm gonna have to plead, plead guilty.
Is this what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor, it's best.
Your other option is trial.
This is the only best option right now. In trial, I would need better representation, and you being a defense attorney, you know how this is gonna go, and it's not gonna work out. And I'm not in a financial I'm sorry to interrupt you, Your Honor. I'm not in a financial standpoint for trial,
Our
so.
lawyer if you want, but
Yeah.
you need to understand, I'm not going to take this plea if you don't think I'm guilty. You know, we don't play games here, right? You need to understand that he's got a lot of stuff going on in his life too. He's got hundreds of cases, right? So the evidence is out there. It is what it is. Have you been able to see the evidence?
I have, and it's not good, but it's not bad
We'll
either.
talk about the facts of the case.
Oh.
Well, I'm just saying, if you've seen what's out there, I don't know. I have not seen it, but juries aren't dumb.
Yeah.
They know what drunk people look like. They know what intoxicated people. Drunk doesn't have to be falling down stupid where you pissed all over yourself. And no, it doesn't have to be like that. And you understand?
I understand.
Because this is a lifetime decision that you make today. Once you do this, there's no turning back. So you need to be fully aware because like I said, there's no more proverbial slaps on the wrist. From now on, it's a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up here. So if you want to do it, we can. If you don't, we can set you for trial. Did you apply for PTI or no?
Judge, we talked a lot about PTI and it was an income issue. He just doesn't think he can afford PTI, but we've had many conversations about it.
That's something you're going to pay for it one way or the other. You know, DPS is going to start charging you for this thing, right? Your insurance is going to skyrocket. Insurance now is crazy as it is. So you're going to pay for it one way or the other. The option for PTI is if you're granted entry into it and you complete it, the case gets dismissed.
Not a financial standpoint, Jaden. Like I've been over my financials, and I don't want to be in a bigger hole than what I'm already in.
You don't want a trial?
I'm waiving the right to a trial.
Okay. All right. How do you plead to the case? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, Your Honor.
I'll find you guilty. I'm going to send you to the agreement. The only thing just don't pick up another one. If you think that this was bad, wait till you get a second DWI. Wait till you get some, I mean, it only gets worse. Now, he's asking me to waive the fee for you, which is a $3,500 fee. I'm going to do it now, but you pick up a second DWI, it's a $6,000 fee, not to mention the minimum of 30 days in jail. So get a clue. It's not hard. You understand? All right, best of luck, man.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Just be safe. It's not hard. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Sir, you were charged with driving while intoxicated. First offense, it's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because of the high blow. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On March 17th, 2025, an officer was dispatched to a call for service at the 400th block of West Gray Street, Houston, Harris County, Texas. Upon arrival, the officer observed the defendant sitting inside his vehicle. The officer made contact with the defendant and observed the defendant to have bloodshot eyes, unsteady balance, and was confused. The defendant stated he didn't have anything to drink. A Houston Fire Department employee, the wheel witness, stated the defendant was asleep in the driver's side of the vehicle with his foot on the brake and the vehicle in drive. The wheel witness stated he had a heart.
This case is shocking. Even though the defendant blew nearly double the legal limit at 179 on the breathalyzer, the judge still found no probable cause. The reason? The report failed to clearly prove the location of the incident. It's a reminder of how technicalities in the law can be the deciding factor between freedom and jail. The big question is, was this true justice being served, or just a legal loophole that allowed the defendant to walk free?
Time waking up the defendant. SFSTs were conducted. 6 out of 6 clues were observed on the HGN. 5 out of 8 clues observed on the walk-in turn. 3 out of 4 clues observed on the one-leg stand. The DIC was read and the defendant consented to a breath test. The results were 0.179 and 0.175.
Where was he? Was he in the middle of the road?
It sounds like,
The
yeah, I don't. So it says that he was sitting inside his vehicle on the 400th block of West Gray Street, which is accessible to the public. On a public road.
Don't, please. I have no idea what that is, where it is. Is he in the middle of the road? Is he in a parking lot? Is it Domino's Pizza? I mean,
It says it's on a public street. It says, well, more specifically, it says 400
My
block of West
goodness.
Gray Street. It's a public street.
I mean, I need more information. I mean, does it say he's on the street there, or are you assuming?
No, I'm not assuming. I'm saying what it says is that the 400th block of West Gray Street is a public street. It doesn't say specifically.
Doesn't ask him if he's driving, doesn't, none of that in there? I mean, really?
Yeah, he did have the vehicle in drive with his foot on the brake and was unconscious. But in regards to the location aspect of it, there's nothing further stated on that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm gonna find no probable cause. I can't just go forward with assumptions here, you know? Mr. Cleary, be safe, man. You know,
Thank you.
we have every single day. Look, this weekend, how many people died on the road here in Harris County? You know, really, be smart.
Thank you.
You know, you have but one life. Don't do something where you either ruin your life or more importantly, ruin someone else's life. Okay?
I appreciate
Please
that.
take a seat, for me, sir. I'm gonna find no probable cause.
All right, Judge, next is case 4, Door, Adam.
Mr. Dory, you're charged with assault with a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Officer was dispatched to a disturbance. The complainant and the defendant are in a dating relationship. The complainant stated the defendant shoved her multiple times with his elbow and also grabbed her arm, causing pain. The officer observed the complainant to have a scratch on her chin, scratches on her arm, and a large purple bruise on her right arm.
Know that he hit her? Do we know?
So the complainant stated the defendant shoved her multiple times with his elbow and also grabbed her arm, causing pain.
All right, Mr. Doran, we're gonna find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. This case is 1,139 days old. If you take off again, I'm going to make the bond so high, you'll have hair falling out. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
As it stands now, I'm going to put an ankle monitor on you so I know where you are at all times. You will have a GPS monitor. I am now also issuing a protective order that you're not to have any contact with this person whatsoever. Miss Ray Perez is now a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit and act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, be in possession of a weapon, or go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you violate this protective order, the state can and will file a violation protective order. It's one of the worst cases you can pick up. Do you have a lawyer today?
No, sir.
What are you doing about that?
Need to find one.
Okay, we will give you time. I'm telling you now, I'm fast tracking this to trial. In 30 days, is discovery complete?
Discovery, it looks like we are missing some photos potentially, but besides that, discovery is.
If you can try to get on it. I'm 30 days, I'm putting this case to trial. Do you understand? It would behoove you to immediately go out there and start trying to find a lawyer. I'm gonna have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, you'll get with Felicia for your bond conditions. I'm gonna have you take a seat while we create all the documents. We'll have you sign it, and then you'll be free to go, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mr. McIntosh, you're charged. You're on bond for a theft. You've now picked up a new theft. On the new case, you're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
On March 6, 2025, an officer was dispatched to a shoplifting call at Walmart in Harris County, Texas. The officer made contact with the asset protection staff. The complainant stated that he recognized the defendant from a previous encounter. The complainant observed the defendant grab multiple items and attempted to leave the store, passing all points of sale without attempting to pay. Defendant stated he owned a Purple Heart Veterans discount and therefore the amount
That
stolen.
was the first theft, right? I remember that from the first one. That's 254, right?
Right, so, no, this is 255. So maybe similar facts.
Then that's the exact, then that must be the exact same as the first one.
Let me check. Right. Yeah, that's my thought. So the older theft is from December 16th, 2024.
Right.
And that was from Melrose, and this is from a Walmart, and this is on March 6th, 2025. I'm not seeing anything on the previous theft regarding the Purple Heart discount.
Okay.
Would you like me to start over?
Just so, to Walmart and how much?
$283.62.
Judge, if you can recall, this is the young man that you had granted a pretrial, you had given a bond for him. You had me to talk to his mother to see if his mother would have a place for him to stay. And she said yes, provided that he puts up an effort to try to get a job and et cetera.
Oh, I remember that.
Yes,
Okay. But he now picked up a new case.
Now, he had.
Have we addressed that since the new?
Yeah, we addressed it. We knew that he had picked up another case. That's why you were upset that he had picked up another case while he was on bond for the previous theft. But the court was kind enough to still give him a bond because I had spoken with the mother, and the mother informed me that he could stay there and where until such time that he.
Are we doing another arraignment room
Right.
today?
Yeah, bond conditions have already been set for this.
Vic, why are we doing arraignment? Is today just a regular setting then? I'm showing them both set for,
Door. Okay, yes, Judge, I guess it was just a regular setting. He
Don't-
had a PR bond, and on the
Right.
bond, it had today's date of billing.
if you pick up a third case, I'm going to absolutely lose it. Do you understand?
Yes, Your
You
Honor.
must get a job or be in school full time.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do not use any illegal drugs. If I find that you're using, I will lock you up. Do
Yes,
you
sir.
understand? We've given you now 2 PR bonds on the first one, 1 PR bond on the second case. That's 3 PR bonds. You will not get another one. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
In the next couple weeks, I'm going to send you for a drug test. If I find that you're using, it's not going to go well for you. Okay, so I guess let's set this case out for a couple weeks because I want to know what he's done to get a job. I'm setting your case out for 1 to 2 weeks. I want to see what you have done to get a job. If you have done nothing, if you come here and show me that you have not filled out at least 10 to 15 applications for a job somewhere, it's not going to go well for you. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, so 1 to 2 weeks, you're going to get tested when you come back.
Yes, sir.
Understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Mr. Lee, thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Marcus,
Hey,
ready?
Judge, yes, approach on Mr. Perez, it's an arraignment.
Page 20.
May I call him up?
Yeah, please.
Ricardo Perez?
Is this all you have today, Marcus?
No, I've got other ones I need to talk to you about.
What is the case number?
It is 255-6010.
Buenos días, señor. Nomás conteste.
Perez, you are charged with assault, bodily injury. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you. Okay. Hi, Atkins. Good morning.
On March 16th,
El 16 de marzo
2025,
2020,
officers were dispatched to an assault with injuries located at 4000 Hollister in Harris County, Texas. The officers were unable to speak with the complainant because his injuries caused him to be unconscious. Officers reviewed surveillance, which showed that the defendant pushed down the complainant with both of his hands, causing the complainant to hit his head first on the concrete. It also showed the complainant to be unconscious. The defendant was identified through a witness who called him out on the scene and identified him. And the defendant matched the person in the surveillance footage.
Where was this? Is it at a bar? Are you drinking? What?
It doesn't state, it just gives an address.
I believe it was at an apartment complex where he resides, my understanding. I guess we'll see what the surveillance shows.
Mr. Perez, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I want you to understand that I'm going to do everything in my power to protect my city at all costs. This is now your second assault within the last 1.5 to 2 years. If I find that you so much as put hands on any single person, I'm going to lock you up. I don't know what your immigration status is, but if you're not in this country with permission and you go to jail and immigration finds you, they will put a detainer on you. Do you understand?
¿Usted lo entiende?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm ordering you not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to ram you. If I find that you're using, likewise, I will put you in jail. You're ordered not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case, not to be in possession of any weapons, or not to go within 200 feet of where he lives or where he works. For now, I will have you go to Ramona, to Victoria to sign a reset. After that, I'll get you with Fleischer for your bond conditions. Be careful. You are skirting extremely thin ice. Do you understand? If that ice cracks, your butt's gonna freeze. Come on.
You want me to adjust my other,
Come on.
I have 3 others. Jose Cruz.
Okay.
We submitted the PT application mitigation and the TRAS. We're just waiting on, it was approved, we're waiting on the contract.
Okay, so let's set it 2 weeks for you to get everything done.
Right. Can I waive my client's appearance?
Yeah, if he doesn't have everything done though, then he's gotta be here because it's an old case.
Okay, he's here today.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll waive it as long as he's, got everything done. They're ready to file the supervision order and,
Okay.
okay,
Next one is Guevara, Guevara, Jose.
okay.
We're waiting on approval. We submitted the PT application and mitigation on Friday. This is the one that we had talked like a week ago, that we just found out he needed it, so we submitted everything. We're waiting on approval.
Okay, I guess let's do it again. We'll give it another week.
2 weeks?
No, 1 week.
1 week.
It's 250 days.
Okay, and then The last
Same
one,
thing, it'll be waived if it's not, if it's not approved or denied by the next one, then I'll send an email myself because it's, yeah. Okay.
my last one is Diego Gonzalez. Again, same situation. Last time we were here, Judge, I was emailing back and forth with Ashley. Initially, she had said he's denied because he
Right, the
he
no
didn't have
insurance,
insurance, and I
correct.
said, no, he does have insurance. And Geico's been trying to get a hold of the CW, and even the DAs are having a hard time getting a hold of the CW. So I'm waiting to hear from her.
I did give her, and you give it in.
I emailed her both. Yes, I emailed her the letter from Geico and the insurance.
Let's give it a week also to see if she approves or denies.
Great,
Same thing.
that's all I got. Thank you, Judge. Maybe excused?